Well, hello to all of our St Philip's community. I hope that you're doing well and keeping safe and looking forward to the start of Term 3. As we start the new term, I wanted to speak to and explain some of the new COVID guidelines. As I mentioned in my email this week, as a regional school, New South Wales Health, in their new framework, have considered us to be Level 2. And one of the things about being Level 2 is we now have this recommendation of mask wearing for all adults and for all students from Year 7 to Year 12. And so could you please ensure, if you have a child in Year 7 to 12, just like they've been doing out and about at the shops, that when they come to school on Monday, they have a mask with them. Really important for you to know a few things about mask wearing here on the campus. Under the Level 2 guidelines, mask wearing is for indoors only. And please remember, it's recommended at this stage and not mandatory. And there are a number of exemptions when it comes to mask wearing, and you can look at the guidelines that are sent out for those details. But how I imagine this is going to work is that over the course of the day, particularly during the class lesson, while the teacher is delivering the learning and the instructions, they will need to take the mask off during these times so that communication can still happen. But please note, this is really important, that mask wearing is mandatory on public transport to and from school, and this includes the Madawi bus. It's mandatory for students 13 years and up. Level 2 also means that like last year, unfortunately, we are unable to have parents on the campus. And so for our junior school families in particular, this means again that you'll be picking up your child from your teacher at the vacant block next to Little House at the end of the day. Again, with this guideline, there are some exemptions. We will still be able to have parents on campus for canteen duties and for things like volunteering and reading groups, and for scheduled meetings with a staff member, with a teacher. The PTF meetings can still go ahead, but outside of these things, parents are requested to remain off the campus and to adhere to the physical distancing during those pick-up and drop-off times. Of course, if your child is feeling unwell with COVID-like symptoms, please ensure that they stay at home, get the test, and then have them return to school with a negative test result and when they're symptom-free. And finally, unfortunately, with the new COVID guidelines, it does also mean that we're not permitted to do overnight camps. And so the Year 6 camp and the Bronze Duke of Ed camp that we had planned for a few weeks' time has been postponed. And we've also had to postpone our secondary HRIS carnival, athletics carnival, as a large number of the HRS schools wouldn't be able to attend. And so we're hoping to run this really big event in August if the situation improves. This is not the way that we were hoping to start the term, but I am really confident that together we'll be able to make all of the necessary adjustments, and I really appreciate your patience and your support, and I invite any questions that you have. And I'm so glad that we're still able to have all of our wonderful students come back on the campus. We're looking forward to seeing them and to deliver that quality education face to face. And so we look forward to doing this next week, and we'll see you then.